What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Cam ATL. Shout out to the DFS squad. Shout out to everybody watching this video right now. Drop a like down below because I already know you're gonna love it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I want to start off by saying I apologize for promoting my boy Buddy Hield yesterday and Zach Randolph. The game ended up being way more out of reach than I expected. I expected the Sacramento to keep that game close with the Clippers. I did not expect the Clippers to dominate the way they did. So, of course, when a domination like that occurs, your starters don't play as much, okay? Hield was a huge disappointment seeing the matchup and all that stuff. But, hey, it's DFS. Shit like that happens. All you can do is go with your gut, go with the stats, go with what the numbers are telling you, and Hield was a good play yesterday. Other than after the play was already made and then you realize, oh shit, maybe he wasn't a good play. Okay, so let's go ahead and get right into this slate today, guys. Make sure you drop a like down below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Comment any questions and concerns down below. Let's start off at point guard, guys. I'm going to go with my boy Kyrie Irving, the usage master. This guy gets a ton of usage in this offense. Everything flows through him. Against Charlotte, that's where you want to attack him. Okay, against Charlotte, they give up a lot to point guards. They are not good at stopping the point at all. Kyrie Irving is this Boston offense, and Jaylen Brown is doubtful. Okay, so all of that stuff together, with Boston being on the road in Charlotte, I could see this game staying close here. I think Kyrie plays a very good amount of minutes. His usage rate is going to be even higher with Jaylen out, and he's already over like a 30% usage rate, even with Jaylen in. So without Jaylen, he's going to bump up at least 5% probably. So he's just going to have the ball in his hands a lot, and nobody on Charlotte's going to be able to slow him at all. Okay, I love Kyrie Irving. Lock him in. At shooting guard, I'm going to take advantage of those injuries. In DFS, that's one of the most important things that you can do. I'm going to go Jordan Clarkson. He will most likely be starting at point guard. Matter of fact, he will be with Lonzo Ball out still. Jordan Clarkson will be starting against Memphis. And this is just a good spot here, man. Andrew Harrison is not going to be able to slow Jordan Clarkson. Jordan Clarkson is very, very good offensively. This dude's a good player. I mean, I feel like he would start on a lot of teams in the league. Okay, the only reason I don't know why the Lakers have never considered starting him, because they've had point troubles. I know D'Angelo Russell was there, and now they have Lonzo. I can understand now that Lonzo's there that he's a backup, but he should have been definitely getting way more minutes than he does and all that stuff. But now that the injury finally is going to be giving him 30-plus consistent minutes until Lonzo comes back, I love him at home going against a Memphis team that has not been good against guards. Okay, they have not been good against guards, and Memphis just played yesterday. So I love the Lakers at home, and I love Jordan Clarkson. Like I said, I love the Lakers, and this guy's been absolutely ridiculous too. Kyle Kuzma, okay? Memphis's defense has not been the Memphis defense that we remember as of the last few years. The last few years, you're like, man, no, we don't want to play against Memphis at all, okay? Their defense isn't what it was at one point, okay? And with Memphis playing last night, there's a chance Gasol gets very limited. Evans could be limited. I mean, Evans isn't a great defender anyway, but Gasol's the guy who's a force down low. I see him being a bit limited on this back-to-back. He's getting old. I love Kyle Kuzma at home in Los Angeles. Kuzma and Clarkson, a nice little stack against Memphis. In a game where Memphis is going to have to speed up the pace to keep up with the Lakers. I can see this game staying close here as well. And I love both these guys, okay? Andrew Harrison's not going to be able to stop Clarkson. And Kyle Kuzma. Kuzma and Clarkson, that they are the Lakers offense right now. Okay? They are the Lakers offense. Majority of the points that the Lakers will be scoring will be from one of these two. So having these guys involved is going to be good. With all the injuries to Los Angeles, especially if Ingram ends up out. Even if Ingram ends up playing, I like both of these guys. It doesn't really affect me much, but if Ingram's out, obviously the usage rate for both these guys will be an uptick even higher. All right, let's go ahead and go to center. I'm going to run it back with Kyrie Irving. Okay, I'm going to go Dwight Howard. A lot of times in DFS, I like to do that. If I like a player from one side of the ball, I'll find a player I really like on the other side of the ball and try to get them against each other. Not that they're literally guarding each other, but if I like one guy, Then on the other side of the ball, I like to get another guy, especially if I think the game's going to stay close. So I want to get two guys who are a big part of their offenses on both sides of the ball. Like I said, I expect this game to stay close. Kyrie owns the ball for Boston, and Dwight Howard just owns the boards, especially against Al Horford. The Boston's not going to get any rebounds here, okay? Dwight Howard could easily go for 20 and 20 versus Boston here. They are very bad at rebounding the ball, okay? Dwight Howard is going to feast down low. I don't feel like I really got to spend much time on that. I'm pretty sure you guys understand. At 7,200, Dwight Howard is a lock at home going against Boston. They are not good on the boards. Last but not least, in the guards, a lot of people are going to be like, man, fuck Spencer Dinwiddie because of his last game. He did not play too well, but he didn't play 30-plus minutes like he normally does either. But now he's going against a team in New Orleans that is bottom in the league versus point guards. Okay, Boston's going to need to keep the game close somehow, right? Rondé Hollis-Jefferson's going to be dealing with the down-low presence of Anthony Davis and DeMarcus Cousins. So who's going to benefit from this? Spencer Dinwiddie, Karis LeVert, these guys on the outside, okay, who like to play from the outside in, okay? Dinwiddie is a great play at point guard against New Orleans. Like I said, New Orleans is bottom in the league versus point guards, and Dinwiddie has proven that he can take over the games for Boston multiple times. Okay, Hollis Jefferson is another big force for Brooklyn, but like I said, his matchup is not as good as Dinwiddie's is today. So I think Dinwiddie's going to have the ball in his hands a lot. If I was the coach for Brooklyn, I would be making a game plan kind of focusing around Dinwiddie. I can see Dinwiddie getting 40 plus here, and at 6,900, I'm going to lock him into the high five. And that's it, guys. Kyrie Irving, Jordan Clarkson, Kyle Kuzma, Dwight Howard, and Spencer Dinwiddie. Remember that Memphis defense isn't that lockdown defense that you never want to go against. And with the Lakers being at home, don't let that scare you away. Okay, don't let Memphis. From the past, I think of Memphis as a lockdown defense. No, I don't want to play anybody against them. Don't think of it like that. Okay, the opponent rating for these guys is not bad. Andrew Harrison is not going to stop Clarkson. You got to understand at some point, regardless of how good a defense is, and I'm not even saying Memphis is nothing like they have been the last few years defensively, okay? But regardless of what defense people are playing, okay, if guys are getting a huge uptick in usage because of injuries, always take advantage of that, because at the end of the day, all of these guys are in the NBA. Okay, these guys are professional basketball players, so regardless, nobody can cover anybody one-on-one in the NBA. Okay, one-on-one in the NBA. These guys are professionals. Okay, obviously probably Kawhi Leonard. Then the top guys, okay, maybe I'm exaggerating a little bit. But these guys are professionals, all right? So don't overthink it, okay? These guys are professionals. Kuzma and Clarkson are young dudes. Usage rate through the roof with Lonzo out. Brandon Ingram could possibly be out as well. So fire up those young boys in Los Angeles, and you should be good to go. All right? Dwight Howard and Spencer Dinwiddie finishing it off, man. I love this high five today. Like the video down below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Remember to follow me on Twitter at @Cam_ATL, and I'm out.